Hi everybody, Mrs. Coates here. How are you? I want to take a few minutes and officially welcome you to the new term in humanities. I'm so happy to have you in class. I also want to take a few minutes and discuss and introduce our long-term project for the term, which is your passion blog. Now, chapter 1 of the 8 Traits to be Great, Richard St. John talks about passion. It's the number one trait. He says you need to find your passion and then figure out a way to earn a living at it. He also talks about how there are different types of people when it comes to finding their passions. There are strivers and there are seekers. Strivers are those of us who know what they want, know what their passion is, and do everything in their power to get there, straight there. Seekers are the opposite, and that's most people. They seek to figure out what they want to do, and they take several chances, several tries before they figure that out. So what you're going to do, it is my hope with this project, that you're going to explore one of your interests or one of your passions. And so your topic of this blog could be absolutely anything you want it to be about, as long as it's appropriate for classroom discussion and viewing. And so that leaves you with millions of things you could possibly talk about. Now, I'm sure the first thing that comes to your mind is, why do I have to do this? Why is blogging so important? Can't I just write it out on a piece of paper and hand it in? Well, yeah, I suppose you could do that, but it wouldn't be nearly as interesting, nearly as fun, and nearly as contemporary. So why should you blog? Well, first of all, everybody should be able to carve out a little piece of the internet for themselves. And by doing that, you're creating a positive digital footprint. I'm sure you've heard from parents and teachers and others that it's really important that you that you don't post things online that are could cast you in a negative light, because you never know if a college admissions officer or a potential employer are going to Google you, and up is going to come something that you don't want them to see that may prevent them from accepting you or hiring you. Well, by writing about something that is positive and interesting and that does not cast you in a negative light, this is allowing you to, allows people who do decide, who are deciding whether to admit you to college or hire you, it gives you something positive that's out there. Another piece is that it allows you to use media strategically. So what do I mean by that? Well, a lot of times we post on social media, where we were Saturday night or what we're doing right now, or we post a goofy picture or something, and all of that is fun and allows us to connect with friends and family who aren't with us. But using media strategically is a very important skill that you need to learn going forward. You will be asked in college and then in the workforce to be able to use different forms of media. And this is one of those forms you may be asked to use. How to design something online, how to write, how to post pictures and videos that complement your text. So those two things, using media strategically and being able to use a variety of different types of media, is an important skill to learn. And you may already know a lot of those skills, so you're already sort of ahead of the game in this project. Another thing that blogging does, it allows you to work on your written communication skills. Now, is this a research paper? Is this formal writing? No, of course not. It is not formal writing, and we'll save that for another time. But in order to communicate effectively in the written word, you need practice. And it doesn't matter what kind of writing you're practicing, as long as you're writing. And I think it's a great combination to write about something that you love and to be able to practice that over the course of 8 or 10 weeks, which is what we'll be doing. Lastly, blogging allows you to capture audience interest and generate readership. So why is that important? Well, first of all, it's always great when someone is interested in what we are writing or have to say or in our opinions. But second of all, I know a lot of people who have launched blogs and have ultimately been able to make some money off their blog. So how does that work, you might say? Well, your blog generates readership and then maybe goes viral. And then all of a sudden you've got some advertisers knocking on the door saying, hey, I like what you have to say. It supports my mission of what I'm doing. Can I advertise on your blog? Or maybe you decide, I have so many readerships that I want to start to make and generate some money on this. So I'm going to look for some advertisers to help me. You never know what's going to come out of a humanities project. So I guess I should tell you that I'm going to be blogging right along with you. I have chosen to blog on one of my favorite hobbies, which is cooking. Do I think I'm going to earn a living at cooking? Absolutely not. I think my living as a teacher is wonderful, and I am passionate about education and students and all of that good stuff. But I thought, let's do something that's different that you might not know about me. And that's that I love to cook. And I love the idea of entertaining for crowds and entertaining for small groups. So because the holiday season is fast approaching, I'm going to be blogging about how to make some wonderful holiday memories in the kitchen and through entertaining and trying different recipes and things like that. I love to cook with my kids. I love to cook for my family when they're over. So I thought this might be kind of a cool way to blog right along with you and share my interests with you, my passion. So going forward, I want for you to take the quiz that is posted right along with this video, and I want for you to watch this video as many times as you need to so that you can go back and find the answers. So the quiz does count as a little homework grade, so it's important that you do it, and you will see it right away. There's 5 questions. They're all multiple choice. So between this 6-minute video, and it'll take you probably 5 minutes to fill out the multiple choice, you're looking at no more than 12 or 15 minutes for this homework assignment. And so you can't get better than that. So make sure you come to class tomorrow ready to start your passion blog. You don't necessarily have to have a topic, but you do have to start thinking about a topic and perhaps have something in mind. It doesn't have to be the definite. So I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Make sure you complete the quiz, and I will see you soon.